She's recording again!
Okay. Like, we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we did!
Yeah, but now it should be all better, I
What's
think.
going on?
With my very
I pooped
high-pitched
my
voice
pants.
friend.
I pooped my pants.
Dude,
I pooped my pants.
do you need more pants?
Stormy, you need to change my diaper.
You go change your own
Stormy,
damn
where are you?
diaper.
You need to change my diaper.
Damn it, you're gonna get me swearing again.
It's okay.
No, it's completely fine if you get me swearing again. I don't care, because just like, whatever, dude.
Hey, dude. Whatever, dude.
Just like,
Dude,
chill,
that is totally
man.
awesome, dude. Dude, surf's up, man. That was gnarly.
I say dude a lot.
I do too, and people always start doing the whole, oh, gnarly, dude. And I'm like, no, I just say dude. It's in my vocabulary.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to say something, you just really can't stop. I mean, that was the thing with me and swearing. I needed to stop because, for one, I had a 10 years younger than me brother who was probably going to take after me. And then I had a mom who was going to either wash my mouth out with soap or do something
Oh.
else.
Well, see, it varies on the place people live in, is what I assume, because, like I said, I'm a more city boy type of person, so everyone here swears. I mean, I live close to Boston and New York, so you gotta know that everyone's just swearing.
Yeah, I'm sure because they're like, hey, dude, get out your cab, you
Where the
mother,
fuck I park my car?
with your car. Wait.
I
You know
parked
that.
the car, motherfucker.
I think this is a meme. I'm in my mum's car, brum brum, or whatever it is.
Oh no. But I used to hate New York. It was funny. I used to really just not like it. But then my dad had took me to a museum.
Trust, I had a Muslim friend from New York once.
Oh, don't get me going on those accents. My dad does those all the time. Oh, it's really racist. When I do that, people get so pissed off at me.
Well,
Hello, I am Apu.
do you watch The Simpsons?
I used to watch it a lot. I don't watch TV anymore, sadly. Like, YouTube has become my life to the point where YouTube is my TV.
I mean, like you're popular and everything else.
Trust me, no, I'm not.
Well, you're.
Look at any of my videos. I have 0 views.
Oh, look. Yeah, I mean,
I know what you mean.
like you have so many people just like watching you and seeing what you do, but I have like basically none.
We all got to start somewhere.
I'm happy with how many subscribers that I've got, and I'm happy that I'm starting out somewhere, and I'm happy that I'm doing this and doing whatever I can. I'm
Well, I'm just glad I finally have someone to record with.
Hey, like, I will get you started on Hunger Games. I'll get you started on Block Hunt. I can show you all the works. I have my
Solo
fixes.
recordings are good and all, but they get a little tiring sometimes. It does feel like work after a while. That's the only thing with YouTube that I do try to explain to people. Even though you may not want it to seem like work, eventually it's going to start seeming like work, and you have to do everything you can to make that not happen.
I just got a notice from Steam that my friend Sam, or my cousin Sam, is now playing Gary's mod.
See, I have Gary's mod. I've been wanting to try it, but I'm like, my computer's just going to shit on me as soon as I do.
Because I've always wanted to play it because I like this game called Prop Hunt.
Yeah, Prop Hunt, TTT, and I love all those.
All that jazz.
I watch all those.
Oh my gosh.
You seriously need to watch Gassy Mexican if you've never seen his channel.
I have seen him play on Sky Does Minecraft, but
He's my favorite YouTuber. He's so funny.
I'm sure he is.
He oh, what the hell is it? He did a song that he turned into a dubstep thing, and it became really popular because of Sea Nanners. But what was it? I can't think. It was something about big booties.
Hey, Jake.
Stormy, shut up.
In the hole?
No, you don't see me. Well, see, I broke the pick, and then I had a what? You asshole!
Hey, me?
What the hell is water? Did you do this? I'm
No,
confused.
I don't even have a bucket. Like, we don't even have iron.
Oh, okay, come down here. Look
Are
how
you
stupid I am.
drowning?
Come down here. Look how stupid I am.
Did you run right into the
No,
ocean?
get down here.
I am
All right,
down
come
here.
down here. So this is what happened. So I thought you blocked the wall up on me. I was looking this way, and then I hit this block, and the water came out. Like I thought you locked me in here.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
you're basically hit just ocean. You know that, right? Like
Yep.
we're
I
we're
know. I
we're
know.
on a seafront property, obviously.
Well, maybe I can't swim in real life. Actually,
It's
I know.
okay. And you won't even probably use my technique for swimming.
I just don't. It's more comedic when a creeper blows my ass up than me sitting in water. You know,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just like I said, I am literally the jester of YouTube. I That's all I'm about. I'm not super trolly. Like example, if we start a big world and we're making a lot of cool things in houses, I'm not gonna go and burn down the whole thing, like, because that's really asinine when people go to that point. But yeah, I'm gonna punch you every now and then and do stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's the type of troll I am because it's entertaining.
Mhm. And it's good to be a troll sometimes because you do need some funny stuff.
Whereas freaking trolls, as I'm sure you've noticed this on the amino apps, trolls there think they're trolling and they're just
I
assholes.
started a conversation on the anime Amino app.
Hmm.
It was a Studio Ghibli fan kind of thing, and as soon as I started it, I already had somebody posting vids of a rhino taking a crap.
And it's like there's a point of trolling, and then that's why right on that, I think it's that I told people don't bother to argue with someone, don't bother to use a shield when someone's using a paper sword,
Mhm.
because that's what happens. Like,
I mean, what
and
what
I tell people on my channel as well, don't fight for me. Like, if someone's insulting me, ignore them. I don't want you fighting for me in the comments. Just ignore them. I got called a bag of dicks once. I laughed at it. It didn't bother me.
I mean, I like critical comments because, I mean, for one, it could either make you into something better, or it
Yeah.
can just be plain hurtful. And to be honest, I think critical comments help give a sort of make you learn kind of thing, make it or
Critical
break it.
comments are good, but when it comes down to the point where they're like, you did that wrong, you suck. That's not a critical comment, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they're not giving any advice on, okay, if I did something wrong, tell me how you think I should have done it.
Mhm.
That's a critical comment in my mind. All right. I feel like I need to change my damn skin.
Why? I mean, your skin looks fine. I
I
mean,
used to use Shy Guy from Mario. That's how I started, because when I first recorded, my commentary was horrible.
eh,
I could barely talk. I was just like,
hey, look. It's better to start from somewhere than from just didn't. I had this whole epic quote in my head, but then it's just like, nope, for screw you. Oh my goodness. Like if I had my coffee, I'd
Did I
be
do this
looking
right?
fine.
You're the one with the idea. I tried to match it.
Thing is, I'm very like it's gotta be symmetrical sometimes.
No, I have OCD, so I know.
Yeah. Thing is, this side right here is gonna bother me the most because it's just like two pieces of wood because there's some dirt behind you.
Oh, I'll fix that.
Okay.
Now I'll make a dirt mansion. In
Dirt
one of my
mansion.
seriously, in one of my worlds, I have a ridiculously sized castle, and it's just dirt. I just thought it would be funny, so I did it. And it looks really good, and it's like disappointing now that it's dirt because it looks amazing. It's the best thing I've ever made, but
You know, to be honest, I think the first bit I wanted to do with you was this Irish parkour map that I found. I mean, not Irish, but I mean, like, it was this whole, whatchamacallit, St. Patrick's Day jump map.
yeah,
It was so epic and so pretty, but as soon
I
as
would
I
have been trying to do my horrible Irish accent then.
think it's I'm Irish, so it can't really offend me.
You lucky fucker.
I can drink as much beer as I want to and not be bothered. But I do not condone the drinking of beer because I'm a minor.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm clean.
Stay clean. I can't smoke because I have asthma.
I always try to push for people to say, just don't do anything. Don't
Yeah.
waste your money.
Don't like hurt yourself. I mean, I had an ex once who would smoke and he quit, but his lungs are so much better now since he quit. Because as soon as you take that take your last smoke, your lungs are already starting to heal again.
But still, it doesn't take away the
It,
chances of cancer
no,
and
it doesn't. In fact, the thing about the Stormy thing, it was a nickname given to me by this woman who was so important to me, and she died because of smoking and lung cancer and all that jazz.
But I can relate to that. I don't know if you've seen my tweet, but it was a day I was having really hard. It was the day where I was told that, okay, my dad's going in for surgery to get a tumor cut out of his back, and who knows, he could die during it. Who cares? And it pisses me off when family acts like that. Like, oh, this is not a small thing. So what I tweeted, just once I wish I could have a family die of old age instead of cancer.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, cancer is just like, you motherfucker. I've never lost a loved one to anything but cancer.
I lost about a year ago. I lost my great grandmother to old age. You know,
Well,
I
that's
felt
better. At least she didn't die in a horrible pain way where she had
she
machines
was
connected. And
she was in pain, but
no, I know pain, but
mm,
I don't know. I feel that's better than
but you know what?
something
I
that's
think about
tearing
how
your body.
happy she is now. I mean, if you don't believe in my sort of religion, I believe in Christianity, everything. I believe that she went to heaven and she's with the love of her life again. And I just keep smiling every time I think about that.
My grandma was really religious, and so when she died, I accepted it. Like I'm like, all right, it was a release for her. In her mind, she went to heaven. I'm not religious, but I don't necessarily put down religion because who am I to put down
I
religion?
mean, look, there are so many other people with different religions. Like, why do I need to just force mine on somebody else whenever nobody else is trying to force theirs onto me?
The way I always look at it and say to people is, there's so many places, and like you have Rome. They have 12 gods, I believe, if I'm correct. And then you look at other countries, they have so many gods. So for me, I don't know enough information to believe any of it. Like, I'm not just gonna pick something because I just don't know enough.
Like, I don't care when it comes to you. You believe what you believe. I'll believe what I believe, and just don't bother
Yep,
me with my religion if you don't like it.
I won't.
Good, because we're different individuals, and that's a given fact. And because we're different, we have so many unique qualities and traits that make us so special to this world. I'm sorry if
I am literally special. In school, they put me in handicap classes. Yeah.
they put me in a handicap class too because I was a slow reader.
That's what they said of me too, and then they fucking pushed me into normal classes at 7th grade, and I knew nothing.
Like you don't put a special kid into a class just like
That's
ASAP. Like you don't do that. You
Yeah, that's
gradually
literally
bring.
what happened to me. So I knew nothing. I didn't know how to divide. Like, because in handicap classes, anyone who's been in them knows how it works. They treat you so, they dumb it down really badly. And it's like, yeah, there are some really, really handicapped kids, but then you have kids like, okay, we're slow, but we're still treated the same way, as if we don't think at all. And so then when pushed in normal class, I was like, okay, well, I know how to add, I know how to multiply a little bit, but I know nothing else. So I really struggled in school. I had no friends at that point because you're pushed out of something. So when you only know one thing, yeah, it's kind of
Mm.
ridiculous. That's why I dropped out eventually.
See, look, this is good. We're getting to know each other, and we're just recording, or well, I am.
I'm recording too. Well, I hope I'm recording. You don't know how many times I record a whole video, like an hour long,
I
and then I'm
know
like,
those
oops.
feels, dude. I know those feels because I did that. I had that problem with Islandia, the Blackened
Well, you're
Sea.
lucky. At least you don't play Telltale games. I've done it to Telltale games where I'm like, oh, I'll record this episode, and then be like, shit, I didn't record that. But now I have to play that and tell everyone, yeah, I know what's gonna happen now,
Mhm.
and it takes out any of the emotion in it.
Yes, and it's just like, oh gosh, I gotta record this stupid thing again, and it's just like, oh, I want to murder this.
Not to mention, I don't even want to talk about Walking Dead. I mean, I cried.
I know
People
you told
will
me
hear me
that.
like crazy.
But to be honest,
But
it's
like I didn't just like cry, I heaved cry. I was like like just really bad.
But to be honest, it's those kind of games that really get you. I mean, that's what makes them such a good game because they actually put you into an emotional situation
Yep.
and made you cry and made you
Yep,
feel
that's what I say
things.
about games and anime. Like the animes and games that can make you really mourn a character that dies and like you still think that character as a real person and you'll probably forever always mourn that character's death. That is when you know true great writing has happened.
Yes, that's how I feel about my favorite anime and manga. Um, my mom's just
What's
like,
your
it's
favorite?
not real, but to me, it was real, and I was absorbed into that world, and I felt what those characters felt, and I just, if you don't understand the feeling, then don't even bother trying to learn it.
That's why